The lessons learned are, just because you're going through an extended dip doesn't mean you're meant to give up. It's a whole thing of, oh, maybe I'm meant to. You can get over this. And not only that, the lessons you can learn can make you stronger, so you can actually have your biggest success after your biggest loss. Welcome to the Micropreneur Accelerator podcast. I'm the Micropreneur Accelerator. My name is Nina Sunday and coming to you from Brisbane, Australia, the home of the 2032 Olympics, which reminds me of the fact that I was in Sydney when the winner of the 2000 Olympics was announced in 1993. That was Sydney, Australia. And in fact, I was woken up at 4:30 in the morning with the sound of ships' foghorns blasting away because I was living on Sydney Harbour. And the whole city was awake and alive and excited. And I couldn't rush down to the Circular Quay where everybody was having a party. I was booked to do training at Sydney Airport with 30 Qantas pilots to teach them speed reading. And of course, the whole room was abuzz with Sydney is the winner of the 2000 Olympics. So fast forward 7 years. It's the beginning of the year 2000. There's a bit of a story around why I had a team refresh at the start of the year. My salesperson left, my trainer left, and my office manager of 7 years left. So I did a little bit of a team refresh and found a new salesperson, and I was using what we call a temporary employee, as the office support, because you can expand and contract because you're getting it from a staffing company. So we're traveling along and making bookings, and just, we all know the Olympics are coming in a few months' time. But I didn't have my binoculars on to look past the horizon to think, how is this going to affect my small business? I do corporate training, business to business. Is the Olympics going to affect business? I just thought, oh, it starts on the 1st of September and ends on the 30th, thereabouts. And then we'll just do business right up to the beginning and start straight after. It was a black swan event, and a black swan event is an unusual circumstance with severe consequences. It was around July that my new salesperson was saying to me, Nina, I'm getting this objection. Let's wait until after the Olympics. Oh, we're not doing anything until after the Olympics. Oh, after the Olympics, talk to us then. And she was good enough to say, look, Nina, I've only been in this job a few months. I don't really have the hang of it, and I don't know how to get over this objection. How about, I've been offered another job. How does that sound? And I went, that's fine. Because I thought, how can I pay a full-time salesperson? I'm a solopreneur with one salesperson and one office person. If I'm not making bookings, how can I pay wages? So I accepted that. And of course, with the temp, I could very easily just tell the staffing company, don't send her anymore. So July, August came. September was party month. It was an amazing experience being in an Olympic city. It was a party every night. But then the party's over. And then comes October and you think, right, I'll pick up the phone or I'll send an email and let's get the wheels turning again. Well, except that in Australia, October and November is just before December, which is Christmas and our summer. And there's especially in corporate trading, it's a bit of a seasonal industry. December, January is a bit quiet for business in Australia. We all take that as an excuse to have time off. Schools are on holidays as well. So it wasn't straight back to work in October. So we've got people saying, talk to us in the new year. I'm on the phone doing sales at this point in time. So that's why the Sydney Olympics was a punch in the gut to my business because we actually had low income up until September and then no income, apart from what I could get in other cities, right through until early 2021. But here's the good news. There's a saying, a big back has a big front. That was a terrible year for my business. But the interesting thing is, in the year 2000, I had won a grant from a government department to do a business plan. And I had created the business plan, which was a very thick document, where it was decided by my liaising with the management consultant that we would evolve from being just speed reading and memory and study. We would evolve into a soft skills training company that added topics such as time management, customer service, business writing, and so on, as well as our speed reading course. So what I wasn't aware is that at the time of my deepest challenge, where part of me was saying, oh, maybe I'm meant to stop. Maybe I'm meant to give up. Maybe I'm meant to get a job. That was one part of me saying, oh, you're not meant to be in business. And the other part said, Nina, you'll get over this. You'll get over the hump. You'll get over the dip. And from 2021, for the next 10 years, my business grew exponentially with good guidance, good mentorship, and correcting the mistakes of short-term thinking, not looking at the horizon and not having a big picture view of my business. So that's another story. The lessons learned are, just because you're going through an extended dip doesn't mean you're meant to give up. It's that whole thing of, oh, maybe I'm meant to. No, no, no. You can get over this. And not only that, the lessons you can learn can make you stronger, so you can actually have your biggest success after your biggest loss. What else have I learned? Don't have one stream of income. I only really had B2B, business to business, corporate training. I know people had said to me, don't have one stream of income, but I thought, oh, well, it's government, it's private enterprise, it's different cities, it's different industries. No, it was one type of business. So we actually diversified into B2C, business to consumer, B2C public programs from 2001 on. And special events can be an impending event, perhaps requiring a change of tactics. So always have your binoculars that can see round corners and see over the horizon. Don't just look at the horizon. Don't wait for the ship to come over the horizon. Find out, use radar to find out what's happening after that. Another Black Swan event happened later in the year in 2001, which I'll tell you about in another story. Meanwhile, if you've had a kick in the guts, punch in the guts event in your business, tell us about it on our Facebook page, Micropreneur Accelerator. Join the private Facebook page and we will have private conversations and ask a question. What's a question you have about scaling your business, growing your business? We've got a mastermind starting in a few months' time, and it'll be announced via the Facebook page and via the podcast page. So stay in touch, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, bye for now.